Hey guys, we're back at FreebirdMcChester's place, the one that we're taking care of while he's away. The trees look pretty good, some of them better than others, but we haven't had a lot of rain the past 2 weeks. It's been almost like a drought here, so that could be the problem. You know, it's about to rain for probably 2 weeks straight, so they'll get plenty of water. But come down here. During that time, the mulch has really kept it still like pretty moist underneath. So like without this mulch here, these plants probably would have died. But look at these worms in there.
He wants to be in there.
So much life in there.
Cover him.
So we're just gonna be here fertilizing the trees, mulching again, and planting some crotalaria. We brought some papaya to plant. Hitting the drip line.
What tree is this?
This one's an avocado. You can tell the trunk's getting fatter because this almost was off. I don't even know.
Murashige. There's so much mycelium.
In the last video I showed that this one might not make it, and it's really looking pretty bad for this one, although there is still a bit of hope. There's a new bud coming out here. We're gonna give it a little food. Hopefully it'll come back.
Malama.
Malama.
Really needs like a lot of water.
Yeah. This one didn't look really good when I first started, so it looks better than the first time I was here. But because of the rain we haven't had, I think it started to lose some of its leaves. But I think this one's gonna do good. This mango seems to be doing really well. This is all new. This is new here. Mango doesn't seem to mind the dry weather.
It likes dry weather, huh?
Yeah.
What kind of mango is that? Fairchild.
Fairchild mango. So we just finished up mulching and fertilizing. Next I'm going to go around and prune a bit, and I want to give you guys one tip. Between each tree I'm going to spray the tools with rubbing alcohol, like isopropyl, you know, whatever high percentage alcohol there is. And what that's going to do is clean it so that you don't, if one tree has a disease, you don't transfer it to the next. And that's especially important with bananas because there's a virus called bunchy top, and you don't want to spread that. Probably do this before we mulch next time. That really covers them.
You're giving it a haircut?
Yep.
You know who else needs a haircut?
Me. Looks pretty.
Now what do you do?
Now we spray it down. Let it dry and move on to the next one. So this right here is a Satsuma Tangerine, and it's a grafted variety. So if you could see right here, it's almost disappeared, the graft. But this is where they took a branch from the Satsuma and grafted it, spliced it onto a rootstock. So whenever you see a branch below the graft, you want to cut it, because this is the rootstock. It's not the variety that you bought, Satsuma. So that Not sure what they use for rootstock, but it's definitely not the Satsuma. Look at right here, you see it?
Mm-hmm.
This is what we want. And this one has been attacked by aphids. So it looks healthy enough to survive. But what I've been doing is just trying to rub them off. I think once it rains, though, a lot of them will get knocked off and die.
Didn't our lemon have a lot of aphids?
Yeah.
And it was fine.
When they flower, I think that it attracts the aphids. Always make sure to cut off dead branches first.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Yeah, look at, there's a flower. Some flowers here.
Mm-hmm.
So another thing when you're pruning is you want to look out for branches that cross, because if they're continually rubbing each other, it's no good for the branch to eventually die. So you want to get on that early. These two right here will be rubbing, so you want to take one of them off. You got to decide what you want to take off. Sometimes it's a hard decision. By the way, Rollinia doesn't mind being pruned at all. It actually likes it, because otherwise it'll just grow really big and like the
Scrangly?
yeah, straggly, like it won't be a full looking tree. So the more you prune it, the more growth it'll get bushier. You'll get more growth like on the branches like this, and it'll stop growing out this way and it'll just get full. And then this one's just going to drop on the ground eventually, so I'm just going to cut that back there. And here's kind of what I was talking about. This branch is eventually going to go this way, so I'll cut it early and promote this branch, because this side of the tree could use a little more filling out. This branch is headed straight for this one, which is no good. So cut that. Even these bottom ones, they're not really going to do much good for the tree. Alright, not giving up on this one. It was really yellow the first time I came, and it looks much better now. Even though it doesn't look like really good. I think it's because of the 2-week-long drought we had.
Yep. I remember our Rollinias turned super dead when it didn't rain.
Rollinia is a very resilient plant, so this thing's going to come back really nice. We had one that was almost dead completely, and now it's looking really good. So this is the mango, Fairchild mango, and it's looking really good. And sometimes you won't even have to prune. You know, it'll be better just to let it grow. And I'm looking around. It doesn't look like there's much to prune on this one, so we're just gonna leave it. Don't force it, you know? If it doesn't want to be pruned or need it, just don't do it.
I think they're too crowded in here.
Yeah, this one's cool. We'll just see how that goes, you know? Like, so whenever like a branch is going the opposite way of the tree, you want them to like branch out and not back in. So anything that's like on a branch this way and then angling back towards the middle, that's a good branch to cut. Sometimes it might feel like you shouldn't cut the top of the tree, but it's actually a really good idea, because with something like a mountain apple, each one has to be hand picked and has to be ripe on the tree, so you don't want to wait for these to drop. So you want the tree to grow this way instead of this way. I've seen these trees grow like up to 40 feet, and then they just grow like really skinny and tall. So if you just prune the tops of them, most trees too, it just promotes it to grow outwards, and you can get a tree that's like wider than it is tall if you just keep pruning the top. So last time I was here, I planted some crotalaria. I tried 2 different methods out. One was just broadcasting along the side. I looked, it didn't seem like any of it came up, but the other one that I planted with the mulch actually did come up. So we're going to be planting a whole row of this. And for those of you who don't know what crotalaria is, it's a mulch crop that's also a nitrogen fixer, and it grows very fast. So in a way, we're growing mulch with the mulch. So then it'll be free. There's some pigeon pea in here too.
It's crotalaria and pigeon pea. So these are the crotalaria pods, aka rattle pods. And I'm just gonna crack it open and pull out the seeds. Sprinkle.
So seeing that the crotalaria sprouted and grew using just the mulch, we're going to try doing papaya seeds now. And I'm going to put a little fertilizer down first. Put it in there. Mix it up. And then take maybe 20 seeds, scratch those in, cover it with a little bit of mulch. And it's gonna rain the next couple days, maybe even like a week, so you should have plenty of rain in order to sprout. So we're all finished here. What we did, we fed the trees, we fertilized them, we mulched them, we pruned them, we planted crotalaria, and we also planted those papaya. And since we don't have as much work, we still have a lot of work on our own land, but since it's winding down a bit, we want to offer, if anybody wants trees planted or yard work or clearing, we do that. Just reach out to us, and just like FreebirdMcChester did. The last thing we're going to do is just take a quick walkthrough like we did last time and show what the trees look like. They all look, I think, better, except a couple that didn't do well, but they weren't doing good anyway. So here we got that first avocado it's really hanging in there, but I don't know, we'll see what happens with it. We got the pineapples looking good with the longan in the middle. Avocado looking real nice. This banana, I'm not sure what it looked like before. It doesn't look that great, but it's still doing good. Rollinia. Leaves are getting greener. Put a lot of fertilizer and mulch on this one this time. We'll get it green. This banana, not so good. This mango's doing real good though. Mangosteen, still looking good. These grow really slow, so the progress on this will take years. I think it takes like 15 years for them to fruit. This is the Tahitian Lime. It's looking good. Kukui nut. Looks like it's getting some new leaves here. Satsuma Tangerine. Maybe next time we come we'll pick this. We could eat it. Mountain apple. This is the lemons. We got a couple here. A lot of flowers. They smell really nice. Jackfruit looking good. Guava. It's growing. Banana. We gave this a lot of mulch this time. And again, don't know what these are. And we're not sure what this one is either, but it might be Abiu. Maybe McChester could let us know what these two are. So that's going to be it for this video. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. And also, if you know anybody or you yourself are off island, or even if you're on island and you need trees planted or any like edible landscape work done, even clearing.
Yeah, we know how important it is to have people look after your trees while you're away, because when you're away, they get really sad and they are really hungry, so they definitely need to get fed fertilizers and be taken care of. So yeah.
Yep, that's it. See ya.